Hey everyone, Shadow Slick here, going to be bringing you Old School Days, kind of a recommended pathway to go for this trophy. So I used the green little magician dude, so we're going to be using that today. So basically, I did this trophy yesterday, but I kind of noticed that a lot of people are having some difficulties with it, so I'm going to be showing you my recommended path. So a couple things to note, this isn't too far off from the speedrun guide, but I'm going to be hitting the, what would you call it, even like spell book pages to get the extra lives. So basically which ones are close, which ones are out of the way, yada yada yada, to kind of give you more extra lives while you're going through this path. Because you will need them. Unless you're Lumo God by this point, which, you know, maybe you are, and that's fine, then you're probably not looking at this video in the first place. And I apologize if there's swearing. I'm gonna do my best to kind of keep this one PG, because this trophy's frustrating, but like I said, I did my time yesterday. So we're going to hope this run goes as smoothly as possible. Before trying Old School, going for the trophy, you should definitely do every other trophy first, so you have as much familiarity with this game as possible. And now things get easier since you can jump, yay! Or do they get easier? Nope. La la la. Hey, this is kind of the first deviation from a normal adventure run. It's actually a secret path here, if you hit the corners, and then fall. Except, don't fall. You can't just jump into invisible air there. And that puts you at the key already. So thankfully it does shorten up this first area quite a bit. Oh no, come on. Alright, so here's also the second trick. You can actually hop on that duck, and there's a secret area over here. And that'll bring you even further. Alright, so normally you'd be turning here, but not for this one. There's one of the pages over here, which has an extra life. So we're going to go ahead and get that. Again, you want to collect as much extra lives as possible, so you have as much leeway as possible. I think I had like 14 lives in my successful run at one point, but I ended up with 5. You can see how many mistakes I made. Okay. One down. Oh, come on. Alright, so this part I kind of just recommend hitting the jump button as soon as you land, no matter where you are. You see, like, I'm not trying to be fast, I'm just trying to be careful. You can see that this is actually the second belt you're supposed to turn, since we skipped a few parts by using those little shortcuts there. Which means that the ball rolling section is next. So if you haven't got the hat is on trophy, this is the place to do it. And that brings us to our second one. Two down. And no lives lost yet. playing it safe. Okay, also you haven't gotten the washroom trophy, it's in this direction, but I'm not going to be showing that since there's nothing there. This is another one of the extra lives I tend to go for. I'm good at these sections where you have to kind of go on the conveyor belts, so if you're not, then don't go for it. It's not worth spending a life to get a life. There we go. So that puts me at 5 lives, which is a lot better than starting 3. Thankfully, a lot of this game isn't, you're not in danger of dying. But the parts that you are, tricky. They are tricky. I don't recommend going for any of the collectible trophies during this run, just because you want to give yourself as much leeway as possible, and collectibles will make the run a whole bunch harder. So thankfully the minecart section is pretty straightforward. Not a whole lot of chance of dying. You have a lot of time to react. You don't need any coins in this run, so don't go out of your way for them. Unless you just feel like getting style points or something. Oh, style points. But yeah, I'm just not gonna risk it for anything special. See, like, I wasn't even really trying to collect stuff, and you still come out with 27 coins. Alright, so that's going to be the end of the first video. There's going to be 4 videos for this one for each part. The next 3 will be for the castle, snow area, and that sort of cauldron-like place with the 4 ghosts. So if this is working for you, please watch the rest of the videos, and I hope you get the trophy.